Jones down there.
Alright.
Hello.
So, tell everybody what you have in your cupboard again.
Oh man, I got Swiss rolls. I got fucking the little like chocolate cupcakes. I got ding dongs. I got fucking fudge rounds.
I said in your cupboard, not in your prison purse, bro. Nobody
Is there
wants
a difference?
That's my pocket.
My prison pocket.
I seen a video the other day of some lady that was telling a story about her kid busting out some cookies from his butthole, and he said it was his pocket. That's what made me think of that.
Was it that video from you from a couple years back?
I mean, it could have been. I don't know. Did you lock that door?
I always lock that door.
Alright.
I've never once not locked that door.
See. So
Now, he's going to make up some shit, and he's going to try to say that I don't do that, and that I'm just making it up. He's lying.
Nah. You're pretty good about locking the door, but I have to ask. Amanda don't lock the door. She says that she locks the door, but she only locks the door after I say to lock the door.
Yeah, man. I remember back when before, I never would lock the door, but you only gotta say it to me a number of times before I'm like, I don't want to hear you say that anymore. Shut up. And I'm gonna just do it.
But see, but that's no fun, because then you don't get to do like negative reinforcement training. That's what I prefer, you know. If you're bad, you just fucking whack with the goddamn
violence.
Yeah, acceptable violence. That's what you meant. Acceptable violence.
Is there that implies that some violence is unacceptable?
Oh, that's true. Violence.
And I don't follow.
Violence is always the answer.
Just sometimes it takes a little higher levels.
Right, and that's why the Power Rangers have Megazords. Just because when the problem gets too big, you just throw a bunch of fucking violence at it. And what's a good way to throw violence at something? With a fucking 75-story Megazord. That has a fucking sword.
Give me five robotic dinosaurs and put them bitches together. Let's fucking fuck shit up.
That's a sweet hat.
Oh, so I have been playing this new Power Ranger game. And it is, quite honestly, one of the stupidest fucking games that I think I've ever played. And I don't know why I'm still playing it, but I'm like almost...
Those are the kings right there.
Yeah, Bulk and Skull, duh, you ain't got to explain that. Yeah, I don't even know why I'm fucking playing this game though, man. I really don't, like...
Is it a mobile game?
Yeah, okay. I can bring it up real quick and show you. Because, like, there's really nothing that you fucking do in this game. It's just such a blatant cash grab. Okay, open it up.
And I'd just like to point out that Tommy just made both Bulk and Skull shit their pants.
I mean, they do that quite a bit anyway, but...
Yeah, but at least most of the time it's for monsters.
You get your monster intel, and then you have a couple of rangers that go on their actual base, and you just gotta do these up here, but you don't do anything. You just, like, wait. Like this one, okay. So it's got that little symbol. You click that.
What's that game called? Because I think I seen an ad for that game.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
It doesn't.
I'll say that's what it looked like.
That's where I got it from.
Oh man.
Let's see.
I would say the fucking
Mighty Force.
Yeah, that is the one I seen too.
Yeah, so it's like one of those games where you just like wait and build up money, and then the more money you build up, like the higher you can upgrade that to earn more. You know, and once you get so far, then you get to do little boss fights with your rangers. But like to upgrade them, you need a certain amount of coins. Like, okay, I'll show you. I'm going to Jason. I have like 56 But it takes like 400. I have 729 coins right now, but that 400, if you don't buy them, every 4 hours you can open a free chest, and it gives you up to 260.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can buy these coins with real money. And I'm like fairly early in the game. Like, this is going from level 3 to level 4, and you need 400 coins.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, you just blatantly are like, give me fucking money. Like, you don't even give anybody anything to like actually
to
play
level
for.
up one time.
Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, yeah.
That's crazy. And that's a maybe because you said up to, so you don't get that many.
Yeah.
Like, it's not guaranteed. It's
No. There's been times
a random amount.
There's been times where, like, I think the lowest I've gotten is like 170 something.
That sucks.
Yeah, and I'm like, man, that's bullshit, because that's not even like some upgrades you can. I think they're 1, 2, and then 4, and I haven't seen anything above that. But I'm like, fuck, man. When I was hitting like the 200 upgrades, I was like, shit, I don't want to do this. I was like, that's like fucking 4 hours worth of waiting. This is bullshit. So like, I said, I don't know why the fuck I'm still playing this game, but I am.
Because it's Power Rangers.
And I'm desperate for a good Power Ranger.
Dude, sometimes I'll go in and just load up Battle for the Grid and see if anything has changed whatsoever.
But it hasn't.
But yeah, no, I pop up, or it pops up, and it says, like, update 4.9. I think that was the last one that put Rita in the game. And then that's still there. I just quit immediately. It's so disappointing. That game had so much potential.
It did.
I kind of want to start playing. Well, I think about it a lot. Playing Legacy Wars. Is it Legacy Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah. Playing Legacy Wars again, but I'm so far out of that game that I
like,
probably
you can't catch up.
Yeah, it'd be difficult to catch back up.
I'm so sad about Battle for the Grid though, because that was such a good little game that you could use for fucking just like just a nice little fighting game. I don't know.
Dude, I feel
So
like
sad.
that Enway should have just put all their focus into that game and added most, like, the whole roster at least from Legacy Wars
Yeah.
into Battle for the Grid.
Yeah, why not?
Because I feel like Battle for the Grid probably would have been a better fucking money grab anyway.
Yeah.
More exposure.
Especially, like, that's a game that you can do live service for. You know, you like, you get a fucking fighting game with fucking characters that you have an endless amount of, and then you can just keep adding those characters. You don't do fucking a game where you have to go and loot one stage and then just recycle that one stage and just add new people to do that. You do a fighting game where you can go against other people. That's how you fucking have replayability. The fucking fuck.
Or you make a fucking sweet ass open world, like hack and slash shit, where you actually get to run around and be the Power Ranger and just go fuck up putties and shit.
Yeah, well, see, and that would be cool if, like, every time they gave you a different, like, mission, it was, like actually new and actually different, not, like, recycle the same 6 missions, like we've been playing that fucking, Modern Warfare 3, and, you know, you got...
I'm not even talking about like that. I'm talking just like a full fucking story.
I'm not saying like that. I'm saying like in regards to that. Like don't have the same couple little missions. Make like a whole actual story that changes for each character. You know what I mean?
That would be a lot for a game, for one game. But I agree.
But that's what I'm saying. Like if you do a live service game, you don't. You want it to keep going. You want it to be a lot, right?
Well, no, I'm not disagreeing. I agree that that's the way you should go with it. But I'm just saying that's not likely to happen because that's a lot for one game. Because that's almost guaranteed a minimum of 6 different storylines. You're either gonna have to water them down, or spend an ass ton of money to. make it good.
Because you know, if you introduce a team, you don't have to have each individual person. You could have like an individualized story per team, and then you know each team has their special ranger. Maybe they can have their own special story. So then you could have 2 stories per team. But you could release that in like DLC type formats where it's like I'm gonna drop part of this and then the rest of this and then we're gonna work on it. You know, give it time, give it fucking 4 or 5 months in between.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know, man. I feel like it should be a solid fucking front to back story, like a long ass game. Like make the movie into a game where you gotta fucking play through every bit of it, do the key battles and shit like that. Unlock. I want like a searching type game, like Jedi Survivor. You know,
Yeah.
you get that story and you get to run around and do different side missions. You know, go help fucking people.
And
Go
you
do some stupid shit with Bulk and Skull for no reason. You know.
Yeah, and you just have this whole open world that's like happening, and it's up to you to go and do whatever, you know.
Yeah, but then there should be an exploration mode where you can just go and be whatever Power Ranger you want to be and go look for like different Zords and shit. That would be dope. You get to use the fucking the vehicles from like Power Rangers in space and shit, and like Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. You get their little fucking hang gliders and their little go-kart gliders in Lost Galaxy.
That would be
I
fucking
don't
sweet.
know what else to call them. Honestly, I would just want to ride around in probably the Rad Bug.
Yeah.
Hands down the gayest car I've ever seen in my entire life. And it gets him to the fucking command center a couple times. And bet you not one of them kids has their license. And they're not even driving, they're flying. Billy might be a pilot.
He probably is.
He'd probably be the most likely to be a pilot.
Nah. I think Trini would be.
Why?
Because she was on screen, I don't know.
You know, Black Ranger's missing a finger.
I know, that's crazy. And once you, like, see it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah. It's like you always notice it after that.
Yeah.
Have you seen... Obviously, you've seen the movie.
The Power Ranger movie?
Yeah.
Shut up. I should hit you for saying that.
Well, I
Jesus
wasn't gonna just say have you seen the movie, but you know, in the movie when they morph out of order.
Yeah.
There's a dude on YouTube that did a really good job. He cut it in order, and it's cool, but it still bugs me that Tommy says White Tiger for some reason instead of Tiger Zord.
Yeah.
That always fucks me up.
Yeah, I've never understood why they would do that.
I mean, it makes sense. It is a white tiger. Like, I totally get it. Oh, shit. Now, this is the OG Megazord right here.
Oh,
now,
man.
I was so pissed. The one thing I've always wanted to see in the movie, like, that like, if you ask what else it could have been done, I wanted to see the original Megazord get destroyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how would you like to see that happen?
Well, they fucking fight a big-ass Ivan Ooze at the end after his Ectomorphicons. Like, I just feel like it would have been cool if the movie would have been dragged out a little more. And, you know, like, the big fight scene comes when the Ectomorphicons come out, but they end up destroying the Megazord, and at the same time, Ivan Ooze destroys the command center. And then either in the second half of the movie, or even a second movie, they travel to that new world and get the ninja powers, and then they come back, and then the end scene is the new Megazord fight again. Like, it would have made the movie long as shit, but that was
always a bad thing.
I know.
Alright, so they're gonna be rebooting Power Rangers soon. Now, when they reboot it, would you rather them recycle a villain or come up with a new?
Honestly, I don't care. As long as they don't do them dirty. You know, because, like, I could deal with having, like, the same, like, set of characters and just having, like, a different storyline. But if they're going to bring back Rita or Zed and make them bunk, then I would say don't do that. But it's so hard to tell what they would do with them. Like, if you're going to bring back Lord Zed, at least make it like not a PG rated shit, like do teen or some shit like that, and have Lord Zed actually be a badass. Cause how the fuck you gonna have Rita be the one that comes back as a stupid ass robot and kill a Power Ranger, but Lord Zed did never get no opportunity?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just feel like that's disrespecting Lord Zed. Honestly, I'd probably just like to see them bring back Lord Zed and, like, have him be, like, a proper badass.
Yeah, I think they should tease it though. Okay, so I think in season 1 they spend the first couple episodes introducing all of the Rangers and not all the villains, but let's say Goldar. Okay, so for a majority of the first season, Goldar is the main bad. Until the end, you find out that Rita is really Goldar, pulling the strings for Goldar. And then season 2 can be all about defeating Rita. And then bring in Lord Zed for at least one, if you could probably get a 3-season arc out of Lord Zed and make him a fucking beast. But I feel like there shouldn't be anybody over Lord Zed. He should be like...
Oh, fuck that, dude. That Machine Empire ain't no joke, man. When they switched to Zeo, even Rita's dad was scared of the Machine Empire.
Diva's rad.
Yeah, dude. Master Vile, he was fucking terrified of the goddamn Machine Empire. He didn't even really want to let him fucking... He didn't want to do nothing. Rita called him to go stay at his house.
They should have them.
They
should have Rita part of the Machine Empire, and then fucking Lord Zed fucking go and destroy it all because Lord Zed's better.
See, now I like that idea, but like, do you get rid of Zordon? Because it'd have to be like almost a complete reset where like Zordon doesn't necessarily know who Rita is, because you would think Zordon knows Rita, so if it was just Goldar, he'd be like, hold on,
No.
somebody else is coming.
No. See, I think the Machine Empire can employ Rita, who has Goldar, under her, and fucking Zordon have no knowledge of that. I do, however, feel like, say when they make the transition from Rita to Lord Zed, that they should explore like in the comics that I always keep talking about, because I really think it's awesome, that Lord Zed and Zordon were actually on a same team before. They could even make a whole fucking season out of that. And then give that lead up to like why they are against each other.
Okay. But technically Goldar is under Lord Zed.
But it's a reboot.
And Zed was just, yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's a reboot. So I would leave Goldar with Rita, and then I would leave Lord Zed to be like the supreme one. Like he doesn't have lackeys. Like he just comes in and he's like, I'm Lord Zed. You're my bitch. You know, that's how I just feel like Lord Zed should be. Cause that dude.
That's why he's so goofy.
Because he's too scary.
Yeah, they did that on purpose.
Yeah, because he's too fucking scary.
Kids found him too scary in the fucking...
And dude, man.
Well, it was probably parents that bitched. Because their kids cried like a bitch.
Probably. Ah, mommy!
Yeah, I would say Lord Zed comes out, and he fucks shit up. The very first thing he does is take over the fucking Dinozords.
Yep.
I was instantly like, he shows up and shit goes bad.
Yep.
He takes over the Dinozords. He fucking drains Tommy of his last powers as the Green Ranger, which is kind of weird because it's like him sucking him off, and that was hard to come to grips with. Because Tommy's had a huge dick.
But if you look, Lord Zed's got the huge mouth. That's why he's got that big ass grate over his face. So I mean, it kind of worked out. He's got like that Melina mouth.
Yeah, but I always pictured him more as like a baleen whale. Like it doesn't necessarily. He can't. It's all just connected.
It's just show, and you got like a mesh fucking opening underneath.
That fucking sword of darkness.
Sift the particles out of the air and eat them. I mean, does that mean he doesn't have a nose? He just like breathes.
No, I mean like you can breathe with a baleen mouth. It's just really, it's fibers. It's just your mouth's connected. It's like a fucking. Not a butterfly net. The one you use in a fish tank. The mesh net.
A mesh net?
Yeah. Yeah. That's basically all a baleen whale's mouth is. Because it just filters out fucking all the fish as the water goes through its mouth.
It's his job.
Dude, look at that fucking...
Look
look at that fire-ass outfit Bulk's got on right there. Looking like a goddamn cone head.
Oh no, man, Skull ain't nothing to be scoffed at right now. Look at that dude.
Yeah, he's got that fucking sweet ass Fez hat on. With a question mark on top of it. Was that like supposed to be a Mar? Is that supposed to be
it was an M, but then they got in trouble.
He's got the fucking Fred Jones ascot going on with that Crip bandana around his fucking... Oh, that's the blood bandana. Somebody's gonna see that and get pissed that I said that. This is where Tommy becomes the biggest bully in school.
It's easy to tell them apart. Crips are red and Bloods are blue.
That makes sense. Yeah, he just became the biggest bully in school right there. Look, I mean, he's about to go take Jason's lunch money.
Not only am I the biggest bully in school, I'm the new cool kid. Fuck out of here.
He's beating up the bag because he can't beat up Tommy. Even Zach tells him to calm down.
I know you can't beat him up, but you can beat me off. It'd be really cool if I knew what it was like to have, 5 fingers around my dick.
You saying Jason has big hands?
No, I'm saying he doesn't have 5 fingers.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he can hit himself with I didn't realize you were talking about Zach.
Yeah, well,
he can hit himself with the stranger and use the other hand. He only missing one finger.
I'm pretty sure I already told you this, but you know what a California danger stranger is, right?
I think you have told me that, but I can't remember.
Alright, so obviously you know the stranger part. And you sit on your hand, tickle some. Do you know how to beat it California style?
No.
So it's like under your leg. Start going at it like that.
Give yourself a reach around.
Yeah. So that's California style. So the you hike your leg and you give yourself a stranger, and then the danger part comes in, and you fucking yell for somebody. And you have to get off before they get into the room.
Well, see, I've heard of the stranger danger. I ain't never heard of the California.
Yeah, it's the same as the stranger danger, but you go California style from under your leg between.
Oh my god. Ooh, their first real fight, and they're not even together.
It's not a fight. He's just establishing his dominance.
Look at that fucking. He's like probably the first person to ever rock fishnets on TV. Cause that's basically what that is. Look at him. He's looking at. He's like, I'm gonna tag that.
He's mine.
Yeah.
Dibs.
That's why Rita's up there gaining more control over his mind. Like, stop thinking about that shit. Squatting Babu. Who's your favorite? Who's your favorite side character?
Goldar.
No, not Goldar. Fuck Goldar. Take
Okay.
Goldar out.
God damn it.
Well, so obviously it's Goldar because he's the only one that's real badass.
Probably Finster then.
Finster.
Yeah.
The monster maker.
Yeah.
See, it sucks that he's only in the movie because my favorite is the pig. I can't remember his name right now, but he's in the movie.
I just like his laugh.
My favorite line in the whole movie is from him, and it's when they're in the construction site and Goldar starts making fun of humans for having a weak back. And dude, he's like, I had a weak back. About a week back. And they all start busting up laughing. That's my favorite line in the whole movie.
I had a week back. About a week back.
Yeah. That's a weak ass test right there too. Only 5 putties.
It's a teak-ass West.
But I guess, he doesn't have the actual powers yet. He's gotta do. We got him fucking beat that putty and had to fucking flex. He's looking at it. He's like, why does this look so familiar? He's so confused. So obviously Jason gets replaced because he's not a good leader. One of my
I want to fight you right now.
one of my favorite interviews is with Jason Frank. He was talking about like right after he came back as a White Ranger and they replaced him as the leader, and he said the first scene they shot where he said it's morphin' time. I guess Austin St. John got like really pissed off. He was like, "That's my line." One of those moments. That's one of my favorite interviews.
That's funny.
I don't know, man. You're not gonna convince me that Jason's a great leader. He's just the first. That's all. I don't think he's a great leader.
I do. I do. But see, like, it goes from Jason to Tommy, which is arguably the best leader.
I don't even think that's arguable.
That's probably true.
So
you like putting him up against like the highest bar possible.
But he set the bar. and he couldn't hack
But it doesn't matter who set the bar.
But okay, so if Tommy would have been the first leader, do you think that Jason could have ever been a good leader?
Had Tommy been the first leader, Jason wouldn't have been a leader.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So I can't consider him a great leader. Same with TJ. TJ got half a season, and then he got booted down to Blue Ranger when they went to Power Rangers in space. Tommy was legit the fucking... He was the leader for 4 fucking seasons. Like 4.5. And then he was mentor like years later. Just consistently. Jason came back one time and wasn't even like the force to be reckoned with.
The Gold Ranger wasn't a force to be reckoned with?
No, I'm talking about when he comes back in I think it's Operation Overdrive.
I thought you were talking about the Gold Ranger, because when he came back as the Gold Ranger, he was definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Kinda, but he couldn't handle the power. He had to give it back.
Nobody could.
Trey of Triforia could.
Because he was from Triforia.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Jason's a bitch. And he came back in the fucking Zeo or the Turbo movie and was taken over by fucking Divatox. Like, really? Divatox? You know what's funny is if you don't watch the Power Rangers, like if you don't watch the Turbo movie and you just like watch all the seasons, it doesn't make sense for Turbo to exist at all. Because the backstory for Divatox coming to Earth and like trying to destroy the Power Rangers
is the movie.
Yeah, is the movie.
That's funny.
And like the movie explains why Rocky's not a Power Ranger anymore and they replace him with Justin. You know, in the Japanese version of this, the White Ranger that they use for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers is a little kid, and that's why he's always like dancing around and like hyperactive and shit.
The original White Ranger?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah. And he wasn't even a part of he wasn't even a part of the same series of the Super Sentai that they used the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger shit from. He was he was from a whole different series. And they just brought his footage in. But yeah, he does a bunch of crazy shit and he like jumps around and he's always like excited and fucking going crazy and shit, and that's because he's a little kid in that series.
That's crazy. I did not know that.
Look at, you see Goldar's tail was pinned up?
I thought it was just curled while he was walking.
It looks like it's fucking in a little holder.
Oh, it is.
He must have stepped on it a few times.
He's like, fuck this, I ain't doing this again.
See,
it is on a little holder.
I gotta give Jason respect because he takes on Goldar without his powers.
Oh yeah, he ain't gonna beat Goldar.
Yeah, no, ain't. But I mean, he takes him on. He don't fucking.
Yeah, he don't back down.
Yeah. He'd shit his pants right there. You can see it in his eyes.
Who's that girl, man? Just fall and get these drawers off.
This fucking next episode is the most devastating episode of this whole entire series.
Oh yeah, where he comes and actually fucking puts it down on everybody.
Well, he's about to do that right now.
That's might be what I'm thinking of. Or is that when he fucking takes out the Zords?
Yeah, this is where they destroy the Megazord. When we had that eclipse, I was over at Mom's, and everything went all dark, and I was like, man, this is giving me PTSD from when I've seen Green Ranger come in during a fucking solar eclipse and destroy the Megazord and the Power Rangers. It is, man. This fucking 17 episodes in, and Rita Repulsa come closer to destroying the Power Rangers than Lord Zed ever did. And I feel like, see, that was the boss move right there. He fucking calls out his Zord. He's like, fuck you, I'm gonna call my Mastodon on your ass.
And everybody else is just like, he's right.
You know what kind of confuses me about this is they call their Zords, they threaten Tommy with the Megazord, and that's what makes him back down. But I don't understand why he wouldn't just jump up into Megazord again like he did the first time. Like they form the Megazord right now, and they're like, yeah, we got you. This is our trump card, and Tommy just like backs down.
Yeah, where it's like the first time, he just jumped up in there and smacked him around.
Yeah. I say he went in there and just fucking.
This is my Megazord.
Yeah, right. But I think this has to be the setup for why he gets his own Zord.
Mm-hmm.
So he tries to. That is like probably the most badass moment that the Rangers have without Jason.
Yeah.
What the fuck was he staring at?
It was just like one of those moments where it didn't do anything because they were all just like, whew, we gotta go get these shit stains out of our suits, guys. It's time to stink up with his helmet on.
It's probably a good thing though that Alpha is a robot because he's probably the one doing all the dry cleaning.
Yeah.
I mean, he's always the one doing the maintenance on the Zords and
that
shit.
sucks because you know Zordon's a fucking micromanager.
Yeah, I was saying he ain't got nothing better to do. He's a fucking giant head stuck in a tube.
Alpha 5? Don't do I have to remind you why Alpha 4 is no longer with us?
Don't forget I made you build Alpha 6. Dude, Alpha 6 is fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I hated that Alpha. It came with Demetria. Demetria was the replacement for Zordon in Power Rangers Turbo when they passed the powers on to the new team halfway through the season. Zordon retires and goes back to Eltar. Then he gets kidnapped and then shatters his tube of goodness all over the fucking universe.
Yeah, shattered it all over.
Technically, Andros does it for him. So, basically, he got beat off onto the entire universe. Almost. What the fuck is Goldar?
I think he's supposed to be like an 8.
I can't
like some kind of a monkey because apes don't have tails.
Tell that to Goku, bro. And Gohan. And Vegeta.
Hogan.
I can't ever decide, but I think that's about the closest that I can think of too. It's like a big monkey. He just got lucky and found some gold-plated armor one day.
Nah, he got experimented on.
See, he has his wings right there, but he doesn't have his wings like part way through the series, and then when Lord Zed comes back, he gives him his wings back.
Yeah, and he says something about Rita clipping his wings.
Yeah, Rita took his, I don't think Rita took his wings. I think Lord Zed did. Oh no, yeah, he does say that.
You know,
He
Lord
said,
said something
yeah,
about...
he says I'll return to you what Rita took away, and he gives him his wings back. But I just noticed that he had his wings in that. So I wonder if there's ever just like instances before Zed comes back where he's got his wings in the series.
Yeah, that's so weird. I wonder if they, like, forgot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they probably, like, who knows how early they shot that fucking intro.
Yeah.
Then they were like, damn, we gotta take his... Maybe they were just too big for him to walk around on set with. So they fucking had to take him away. Because, I mean, look, if he had that giant-ass wingspan right there, he wouldn't be able to fit into this chamber.
Yeah.
This is actually one of the lamest pretenses I've ever seen in a fight. Where he's laying down just flat on the floor and Goldar can't see him because of the fucking mist. Like, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, get out of here with that.
You just fucking... If he would have been a good fucking monkey, flapped his wings, you know. But no, he had to do something stupid and get his wings taken away from him. Scorpina. Scorpina is a pretty sweet character.
Yeah.
She, kind of hard to fight. I didn't like using Scorpina in Battle for the Grid.
Sometimes, like, if you could fucking get some good combos going, she was good, but she was kind of hard to use.
Yeah. Chia. Maybe this isn't the... This has to be, because this is the third episode.
Yeah.
This has to be where they lose the Megazord.
No, I think that's only the second episode.
This is the third one. Green with Evil Part 3.
Shit went quick.
It's only 20 minutes without commercials.
That's true. Man, I can't. When the fuck is Legend of the White Dragon coming out or whatever the fuck?
Somebody said it was supposed to come out on JDF's birthday a couple days ago.
Yeah, right after fucking Labor Day or some shit. I'm about to Google that.
Yeah. But...
Because I want to fucking see that.
Yeah. I do too. But yeah, that's the last I seen about it. But that was a couple days after when I seen that, and I was like, no shit. And then I just haven't looked it up yet. Find out what the fucking intro net says.
September 4th.
So it's been out for a few, like a week.
This is initial release, September 4th.
Like, is it a theater release or what? Does it say? Merp.
Literally, like, when I'm scrolling down, quick fix, initial release September 4th, 2024. But that's, like, all that it has. So I'm not really...
Well, obviously it wasn't like a nationwide theater release, so I wonder if it's out on, like, YouTube or Amazon or something.
No, because usually it has, like, a watch icon up here, and it doesn't.
I have no idea. But yeah, I would say definitely, I definitely want to see that movie.
Man, so fucking bad.
Kimberly made fucking Skull Kiss bulk right there.
Yeah.
You think there are any Power Rangers better than Tommy?
Oh, no. No.
Not at all.
I mean, I think you have a few that would be close. Like, I feel like Trent Mercer would be close. And I feel like, oh god, there's gotta be a couple more if I really, like, think about it, but no, I mean, no matter how you spin it, I'm always gonna put him on top, you know?
I don't think there's anyone that's better than him now, but I don't think it was like that until he came back in Dino Thunder and picked up the fucking Black Dino Gem and became a Power Ranger again. Because I feel like just leaving him at green, white, red, that the Titanium Ranger was probably all around better. Because the Titanium Ranger's a fucking beast.
Yeah. I don't know. See, I feel like if you would have left him there, I feel like they would have been about the same. I don't know. I hold him up there. But yeah, I feel like Tommy's top dog.
Yeah, I would say he's not a legendary ranger. He's the legendary ranger.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the mythical.
I don't know if that's the right word.
Legendary.
Something like that. And he fucking ducked behind a bush just to watch fucking Zach and Kimberly get beat the fuck up by some putties.
Is he wearing Jinkos?
That's what it looks like. Kinda. I don't know. It could be. It's perfect style jeans for fucking hip hop keto. But it's probably way too expensive to use that brand, so you'd probably never be able to tell.
Yeah.
See, they're looking around for Tommy, and he just fucking... He teleported back with the putties. Oh, no, there he is. He just still ducked behind that fucking bush.
Green Ranger? Getting in bushes that are green? Well, it makes sense.
Camouflage right there.
We'll never see him.
There he is. That's gotta be a fucking devastating slap to the face right there, too.
For Goldar?
Yeah. He just in there trying to whoop this dude's ass, and then the new guy comes in. He's like, nah, I get to do this. You go on and get the fuck out of here, Goldar. The new guy that comes in with a gold shield that's not as badass as yours. He gets that sweet ass sword that you've probably been eyeing up for 10,000 years.
Yeah. He's just like, here, kid.
Hitting around to Rita that you want to take that sword up, and she just laughs at you every single time.
Oh, you want this sword? Give me your wings. Okay, so in season 2 of this, when Lord Zed takes over the Dino Zords, that's why they get the new Zords. That's why they end up with the Thunder Zords. And I didn't know that when I first started watching Power Rangers, because they were just showing like random episodes and shit on TV. So it'd be like, they'd show episodes from when Tommy was the Green Ranger, and they would use the old Megazord, and then
they would go to like newer episodes when he was the White Ranger, and they would have the Thunder Megazord. And I hated the Thunder Megazord, dude. The Thunder Megazord's just...
Yeah. Kind of stupid.
Yeah, I mean, it's cool, but I like the original Dino Megazord better. So now I was just always, like, pissed off that they never were like, hey, let's use the old Megazord this time, instead of fucking busting out the stupid-ass Thunder Zords every single time. But they explain it. And they just can't. The fucking Dinozords are just the imprint for the upgraded Thunder Zords. But somehow, magically, the fucking Thunder Megazord fits perfectly with Titanus. But then so does the fucking the Mega Dragon Zord and the Mega Tiger Zord. And then the fucking Ninja Megazord.
All the Zords can fit with all the Zords. They don't have to be specific groups and teams. They can all fit together.
I just fucking find it suspicious that 16 different Megazords can merge with Titanus, the Ultra Zord.
That's why it's an Ultra Zord.
I just think it's fucking weird, man. It's like a horde. It's been around with so many different people.
Like if it's a Zord, it can only connect with that team. If it's a Megazord, it can connect with multiple teams. If it's an Ultra Zord, it can connect with fucking everything in your mom.
I don't think that's how it works.
I just explained it. That means
because Tor is a carrier Zord, and it doesn't work with all the Zords. All it carries around is the stupid ass fucking Red Dragon Thunder Zord.
Because that's all it was designed for. That was what they called it, a carrying Zord. Because it only carries the one.
That doesn't make any sense.
It didn't make any sense.
You're just making shit up.
I just explained it. I didn't make it up. I just explained it.
No, but you just made up that whole thing.
I've been thinking about this for a long time now.
Yeah. Good 30, 45 seconds.
It's pushing a minute now.
Look at that sweet ass gyroscope they got there for the fucking yeah. Makes you wonder, like, what the fuck is that even for? Like, it's probably something Billy had in his lab.
Triangulate the polarity in the air.
See, now if it weren't for Billy, Jason would have been fucked. There's no way he would have got out of that. Like, Tommy would have just fucking stabbed him through the heart.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, here it is. Fucking poor Skeena. I think this is when... It's gotta be the next... No way, dude. We haven't seen the part where they take Bulk and Skull hostage in the bus.
No, I probably should this on the second episode, man.
Bro, this is definitely the third episode. Green with Evil, Part 3.
That's crazy.
And it's almost over. There's just more shit happening. What the fuck is this? I don't know what the fuck's happening right now. Somebody's playing loud ass music.
Where is that music coming from?
Probably fucking outside. I got the window open.
That is really stupid.
This stupid fucking emo kid from upstairs. And I'm surprised he's playing that kind of music, man. He's usually blasting fucking death metal music, walking through the hallway and shit. Motherfucker be going in and out the door down there, just up and down, up and down. It's like, bro, calm down. It's always like late too. Just like he gets home, goes upstairs. I think he goes downstairs to smoke cigarettes, and it's like, fuck, man. He's like, just smoke in your house.
Yeah, blow that shit out the window. I ain't walking up 3 flights of stairs that often.
It's probably why he's so skinny.
Man, I'm still pissed off about that game of fucking zombies earlier.
If your internet connection didn't suck, it wouldn't have been that way.
That one wasn't even the internet. My shit just decided it was time to fucking hard reset.
Hey, I'm tired, bro.
You know, 15 minutes
rest.
after I hard reset it.
Fucking Benadryl I took earlier is wearing off.
Jenna Brew.
Start sneezing again. He kind of reminds me of Beast from the X-Men.
Yeah. In the face.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, see right there. She's talking about eclipsing the Megazord. They're gonna be like the last fucking. What is this? Gonna be the last 3.5, 4 minutes of the show? Is them fucking taking out Megazord? Dude, I used to rent this. I'm pretty sure it's this one, part 3 and part 4. From the video connection. This is like my favorite thing to get. Back when there was still VHS and VCRs and shit.
Yeah, back in the good old days.
Yeah.
Be kind, please rewind.
Yeah. This was pre-Blockbuster too. Blockbuster might have been around, but definitely not around here.
Yeah, no, we didn't have Blockbuster around here. We had the video connection on the farm.
Yeah.
Or really just the video connection.
Yeah. Can't think. I don't think there was any other ones around here. Oh, what was that one place next to the fucking tanning salon? That was a video rental place at one point.
Oh, yeah, it was.
I
think that was just videos. I don't think they had games.
Well, yeah, I would say Video Connection had games. Did the farm have games?
Yeah.
I don't ever remember getting any games from the farm.
I didn't often, but Gran let me get them a couple times.
Oh, yep. Yeah, see, they're about to fucking cause an earthquake, and Bulk and Skull are gonna... Which, you know, this piques my interest, too, is how the fuck does Skull know how to drive a goddamn bus?
Adrenaline.
Pretty much.
You know, if you were faced with you learn to drive this bus right now or you die, you're gonna learn to drive that bus. Or you're gonna die, I mean.
Yeah, Skull learns pretty quick. You know, Bulk is the longest running character on the Power Rangers.
That's not true. I am the longest.
You're the dumbest
Grant
running
me your
character.
hinder. That is terrible.
But absolutely true. You were the dumbest running character that anyone has ever seen in their entire life.
I'm
See?
gonna pack this bowl.
Yeah.
Do I have to share?
Of course.
Alright, let's be right
Shut
back.
up, Billy. What Zord would you want?
Oh,
Any Zord.
man.
Any Zord. Not Megazord, just Zord.
Man, I might have to pick the Falcon Zord. Just so I can fly around in the Falcon Zord. That motherfucker's a pretty sweet Zord.
I didn't even follow.
You know, the Dragon Zord would be cool because you could go down there and bullshit with Godzilla.
Dude, basically the Dragon Zord is Godzilla.
Yeah.
I mean, pretty much it's just Mecha Godzilla.
Gekkomodzilla.
Shatter the morphing grid. Dumbasses. It's because they all tried to morph at the same time. They caused a short.
Does this have a bottom piece?
Yeah, but the screen doesn't. The screen came out a long time ago, so I don't.
So that is the bottom piece down there?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I say that whole entire thing is just fucking covered with keef. I don't even scrape it out that often.
That's why I would. Oh, bend me that hole.
Jesus Christ.
Well, if you weren't fucking stupid, you would have did it the first time.
So that bitch still looks like it's packed.
It is. Smell the bucket.
See, I didn't even think about the Falcon Zord, but the Falcon Zord's pretty sweet.
Well, what were you thinking of?
The Mega Winger.
The Mega Wiener. You're always thinking about Mega Wiener. The Mega Winger.
You don't even know what that one is, do you?
Nope.
Pussy. The Mega Winger is the Silver Rangers Zord from Power Rangers in Space. This is just like it's just a big ass spaceship. I mean, honestly, it's basically the Astro Megazord. It just it's just not it doesn't turn into the fucking mega ship that they used to ride around in, but they definitely could.
So how's Billy able to fix this, but Alpha can't?
Because Billy's the actual genius. Alpha's just a robot. Billy knows how to fucking...
Did you have knowledge of the fucking systems that he's running?
But that doesn't mean he doesn't have knowledge of the systems he's running, but Billy's just crossing fucking wires and hoping shit works. You can be easy. He's like, if I put this wire here and connect this one to this one, we're just gonna bypass. He's basically overclocking the fucking command center. So,
which insinuates that he has knowledge of what all those wires do.
Kinda. I mean, it's still a computer circuit board. Billy's basically
which is why he's such an underrated ranger, man.
Well, I don't think they give him his due until fucking the end of fucking
the new shit.
Nah, fucking the end of this. The end of fucking Mighty Morphin. Cause he gives up his part of the Zeo crystal for Tanya, and he basically becomes Alpha 2.0 and stays in the command center with Alpha and Zordon, working with them. And then I don't feel like until he started doing that, they really gave him a good run. Which also was kind of bullshit because he was the only Power Ranger that was there from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
I would say he didn't go off and trade his fucking powers. He never lost his powers. Never turned evil. They didn't make a episode where he was a douchebag to all the other Rangers. But they did that with a lot of them. Yeah, honestly, I feel like
true. Like every Ranger had their own story, except him.
Well, I mean, he had his his own little arc, but he wasn't ever taken over, you know. Like they have episode where well, they have this one, Green with Evil. Kimberly becomes the queen for a little bit. Pretty sure Trini and Zach both get taken over at one point.
Xenia and Track.
Yeah. There's Rita and her crazy little fucking circus bike. I think this is the only time they ever show her on that bike is in this.
Is that a Uniflycle?
I don't think so. A Sunni Eichel?
I know, a Uniflycle, because it flies.
I don't think so, though. I think...
But it looked like a unicycle, she was flying on it.
But I'm pretty sure it's one of those bikes that has a big front wheel and a tiny ass back.
Oh, those are kind of cool, though. I'd ride one of them.
Yeah, but you're also stupid.
It's just Bulk and Skull. They're going to be around for another 30 years. It's okay, bro.
Bulk will. Skull doesn't.
Skull's going to be around for another 27 years.
Skull misses the, he sleeps in when, they're going, when they leave TerraVenture. Or for TerraVenture. And then later on, in one of the later seasons, they bring Bulk back, and they have Skull's nephew is the new Skull.
Oh, shit.
And he's just like a little eccentric version of fucking Skull. It's kind of annoying, to be honest. I don't really like his character all that much. Seeing right here is the closest they come to fucking capturing the Green Ranger. And Alpha does it without even fucking being active. They were so close too. If they'd have just left one Ranger behind to look after the command center, then fucking Tommy wouldn't have been able to fucking send Zordon away completely. Because, I mean, they had him there for a second.
They did.
I like how they're all pointing around.
What are them putties gonna do? Them putties ain't strong enough to throw that bus over.
They show you how they do it. It's actually pretty funny. Because, like, I would think that they would just have Goldar, like, knock it over. But yeah, they have Squat and Babu behind that shit with fucking...
Squaboo.
Yeah. Got him behind that bus with a big old log.
With a Lego bog.
Stuff that log in that tailpipe and set him over the edge. You ever see anybody wear one of them fucking spike collars like he's got on right there?
Yeah. You know him.
Yeah.
David Zerbo.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I could see him wearing one of those. At least Skull made it look kind of cool.
Yeah.
Just because he's a fucking part of the Power Rangers. David Zerbo doesn't really make anything look cool.
So true.
You can see his air holes.
His hair rolls.
You know, apparently the lips on the Power Rangers helmets are like a controversial topic.
Why?
Just because people don't think they're necessary.
Does it matter if they're necessary?
I didn't think so. Like I don't know. It doesn't really. I never really thought about it, but
I mean, they're not necessary, but does it matter? You don't have to have them. It could easily just be a smooth one. But it could easily just have lips. And what the fuck matters? I mean,
yeah, I never.
people are fucking dumb.
Yeah, I never thought about it. Look at him. He's fucking choking him with a fucking spike bracelet too. See, it's funny. People always talk about how the enemies and shit just be waiting while they're doing the Megazord transformations and shit and the morphing and all that. But they kind of show little time lapses of like how quick it actually is. Cause I mean, they roll that bus over the fucking edge, and they like just barely get transformed and be able to catch that shit.
Yeah, because like right now they're hoisting that bus over.
I do think that morphing sequences got a little out of hand.
Yeah, they did.
Like, it was cool for a while, and then they started making them like just like extra long. It's like some crazy ass
Just to
thing.
kill time.
Yeah, well, honestly. And then they'd fucking show it for every single ranger. They'd have like their own little 15-20 second morphing sequence. And that's just less story and less shit they gotta put in the fucking
that's what they gotta do.
Yeah. Saves them money. See, and here it is too. Fucking almost fully eclipsed. Now, what I don't understand is...
a lot.
Well, yeah. But, like... Why do they make the monster grow every single time? Because obviously it doesn't work. Anytime. Like, hell, it even barely works with this one. Megazord still fucking about takes out Scorpina and Goldar. They gotta bring in the fucking Green Ranger, make him grow before they even...
That they do.
It does.
Tommy just walks out the corner. He's like, Rita, make me grow, bitch.
All power to the Power Sword.
That tastes like rhythm.
Yeah, I would say there ain't even nothing in that, you piece of shit. Fucking hand me a cashed ass ball. Shut up, pussy. Yeah, see? Need to the Power Sword to save the day.
Shit, he is getting busy with that Power Sword, though.
Dude, I'm telling you. It takes fucking... like, Tommy is the difference. I'm gonna say, he's trapped inside that force field, and then fucking Rita just teleports him out of there like it's nothing. Make you realize how fucking
Good
shitty...
thing the Power Rangers got a good leader.
What leader?
The one that's getting them through this shit right now? Got captured for half the shit. That's why they can fuck him up so bad.
Let me see that lighter. What? Leader came back. They fucking They blew the fucking morphing grid, and now they're about to lose the goddamn Megazord. I wouldn't call that leading. And then their leader gets lucky and gets a shot on the fucking Sword of Darkness in the next episode, breaks the spell.
Who got him through it?
I'd probably say mostly Billy, to be honest. Billy had the rad bug to get to the command center when the fucking teleportation was down. Billy fixed Alpha. Billy fixed the fucking power in the command center. Billy overrode the fucking power in the command center so they could even morph. He fixed the communicators after they were down. I'd say Billy did way more than Jason. Jason shit his pants fighting Goldar, got lucky, and fucking Billy teleported him out of the dark dimension. Dude. They should have just made Billy the fucking leader.
You got some semen on your teeth right now.
Yeah, see here. What Jason do? Lead him into battle and get the Megazord destroyed? Focus all power to the Power Sword. All he had to do was last that whole eclipse and he couldn't fucking do it. And then, right there, devastating. Heartbreak, dude. Which, I don't understand, they just showed that whole entire Megazord fall down, and then
now they gotta show all the Zords.
Yeah, all of them individually sinking into the fucking... Well, I don't know, maybe it's supposed to be down at the bottom of the pit, they're all separated.
Don't one of them come out of a volcano anyway?
The pterodactyl.
So why
Well, the Tyrannosaurus comes out of the fucking ground from that rift.
So why did they hurt?
They're destroyed now. Seriously, let me use that lighter, you fucker.
You just said let you see it.
I don't give a fuck, let me see
I
it.
even showed you how it worked and everything.
I will stab you with this poker on it.
I'll be really mad if you do that.
This is his best speech by far. And Zach cut him off. Zach. And so fucking Trini being a goddamn negative ass Nancy. Everybody's being a negative Nancy except Alpha. Oh shit, now they're about to find out who the Green Ranger really is. It's like the most intense, action-packed 5 episode. You know, this is supposed to be the only episodes that Tommy was in.
Yep.
He wasn't even supposed to come back. Back by popular demand. He was supposed to be a VR trooper too.
Yeah, he was in the pilot episode, wasn't he?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure he did the pilot episode.
Yeah, he was supposed to be the fucking like main VR trooper, and the dude from VR Troopers was gonna be the White Ranger, but they switched him. Saban decided to switch him because everybody wanted Tommy back as a Power Ranger, not necessarily the White Ranger, because I don't think nobody knew he was gonna bring the White Ranger into it at that point.
How different you think JDF's career would have been had he done VR Troopers instead of Power Rangers?
Oh, bro, VR Troopers was fucking terrible.
Would it have been terrible with JDF?
Probably. Because I don't think he adds fucking, like, I think he can make the character good, but I just think They didn't, cause I've tried to watch VR Troopers and I can't even get through it. The episodes are fucking like just crazy. The fucking scripts are terrible. Like I don't know. It's just a bad dub of a fucking of a Japanese series.
That sucks.
We'll use that later. I wouldn't really call it. Well, I don't know. They kind of destroyed it. It's more like the Zord
domination.
I wouldn't call it total destruction because they bring the Zords back. I would say it's fucking just imprisoned.
Temporary disabled.
Yeah. That's crazy. That means in this episode they find out Tommy's the Green Ranger. They get their Zords back. Tommy gets the Dragon Zord, goes on a rampage. Yeah, they condense a lot of shit into a half hour. That's beat. So they've done this in the series itself, but if you put the Green Ranger against the White Ranger, who wins?
Evil Green Ranger or good Green Ranger?
Evil Green Ranger.
White Ranger.
See, I agree with that. I just don't think. Well, the White Ranger was created to be better than the fucking Green Ranger. So I just don't think the Green Ranger at any stage. I don't even think good Green Ranger could stand a chance against the White Ranger, even at full power.
I think he could stand a better chance, but yeah, I still think I would have to go with the White Ranger.
You're not gonna like this, but Red Zeo could take on White Ranger.
Red Zeo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I doubt it. I don't think so.
The Zeo crystals are way stronger than the ancient powers. I wonder what happened to Ninjor. Because they don't say anything about him after the Shogun Zords and shit get destroyed. And
see, hopefully he's in other characters. Because they should condense a lot of shit down and then just kind of move it around a little bit and retell different stories with characters. Like Ninjor should definitely be a prominent part of this reboot. I feel like, man.
I told you, I could deal with them just fucking doing a reboot with the same set of characters and stuff. They just gotta do it right.
Yeah, do it. Change the story. I don't know if they're gonna go. I hope they go a little bit more mature.
Yeah, I would say don't try to make it fucking super kid friendly, you know?
Yeah, don't go super over the top fucking blood and gore and make it like a mature audience only. But you can handle more mature things. Do a TV-14.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad.
Yeah. For real. It's just instead of fucking...
be able to talk about how you want to kill people. Be able to actually, let the villains get the upper hand. You know?
Yeah. I thought Once and Always did that pretty well. But, obviously they didn't have, a super high budget with that shit, so they couldn't really do a whole lot with it. But yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, oh, look at those sweet ass graphics. That fucking.
I was just thinking that little toy on top of that thing. Sweet.
Probably just super glued right there too.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah, dude, honestly, I would like to see just a movie about Ninjor. Like, give Ninjor a full blown ass movie, because he's the one that I'm pretty sure Ninjor's the creator of the power coins, not just like the protector. I'm pretty sure he created the power coins, the original ones, and the fucking
No shit.
yeah.
So he created the first set of power coins?
Yeah, for the Dino powers.
So there was no Rangers before Ninjor? Was he the first Ranger?
I wouldn't even say Ninjor's a ranger. But yeah, basically. But yeah, in the 2017 movie, they come out with the Zordon being a ranger.
That'd be so cool if fucking Ninjor gave it to, Lord Zed and Zordon and, 3 other people.
Rita, Zed. So would be Ninjor, Zordon, Rita, Zed, and then there'd be one more.
One more.
Well, 2 more, because there's 6 power coins. Oh, I don't even know who it would be.
Yeah, I don't know.
It'd be something crazy. Probably Dark Spectre. I feel like Dark Spectre would have a power coin if he were able to.
Bulk and Skull.
Bulk and Skull actually be Power Rangers in one of the episodes.
Yeah, ain't they like purple and orange?
Yeah, the purple and orange Power Rangers. Yeah. I always thought it was weird that Ninjor had he's got like a Megazord mode.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, the Magna Defender, he could be one.
Yeah, but the Magna Defender's out in the universe.
Yeah, but you could always retool that to be a Ranger, and then the Magna Defender just starts calling himself the Magna Defender as he goes off solo. You could have him as one of the original Rangers, the original Black Ranger.
I can see that. I just think it'd be weird to bring in the Magna Defender to that series.
But see, you don't even have like that could just all be season 1. Like, how cool would that be if they just did season 1 like that and fucking just explain their backstory and how all of them became Power Rangers and friends, and then slowly show how Rita and Zed went evil man.
I would think that would have to be. I think that would be like a fucking something you would have to explain as like a flashback, or like something. I don't think it could be just one season about that, because then you're doing like a power transfer again. At some point, you're gonna show how they fell and how the new Power Rangers rise. I feel like that's
so you could get a couple seasons out of that, and then that'll tell their whole story, and then you can fucking boom, and then you don't have to worry about holding on to the same people, because then you can bring in fresh new people who fucking play the new characters, and it just gives you longevity.
I feel like it might have to be 2 different series. Like end the series, and then you
have
start
like a 3-part, and then that'd be cool though. Have a couple seasons, and then fucking go right into a whole new fucking. okay, this is what's gonna happen now. You know?
Yeah, but like if you end the series, like showing how they become like enemies and like go to war with each other and shit, then you bring in the new series and you basically say, all right, there's the time gap now, and then you're
Not
free,
necessarily.
and then you're free to have that fucking that period between when they fell out to when they hit new teams to just be like, all right, we can do whatever with this time period, and then you get to come up with like what their wars were like.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, cause you get the fucking
So,
Ivan Ooze was around, and Zordon's fucking one other team sealed away Ivan Ooze in well, that's what they say in the movie and shit like that. And then you got Zordon's allies like Larigo, the little fucking Wookiee thing from the Turbo movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, that'd be so cool to have fucking all that shit just like fleshed out and explained and explored.
Yeah. I feel like we should be part of the writing team.
We should.
More specifically, me. I don't give a fuck if you're there. Now they're committed to saving Tom. Dude, that's fucking brutal right there. Your Dragonzord can't do shit. You know, he's probably embarrassed as fuck.
He's like, God, you guys, come on.
It's kind of a Mario reminiscent right there. Fucking grab Bowser by the tail and fucking swing his ass around and fucking launch him. See, and here comes the moment, man.
The Green Ranger.
The Green Rangers will fuck Jason up. Jason gets lucky, gets a hit in on him, and he drops the fucking power sword. Yeah, see, he's just like fortifying his defense right there. Can't even fucking shoot him. So, have you thought any more about who would win between Vader and Zed? Is that a no?
Dude, I think that's a draw.
Yeah.
I think they'll fight to a deadlock and realize that they have similar views. It'll be like a Batman Superman type fight where they're like, why are we even fighting? Let's just go conquer this shit.
Yeah, then fuck it.
Half this shit's mine, half this shit's yours.
But eventually that's gonna lead to a war, cause they ain't gonna share that shit. Well, I don't know. I think
they're gonna split that shit. And then this side's mine, this side's yours.
Zed's not gonna want to split that though. He wants to conquer the entire galaxy. So eventually he's gonna come after Vader.
That's true. I think he'd end up taking it with proper planning.
He can't just send his lackeys in. Like, obviously that doesn't work. You see it every week on the Power Rangers. You just gotta go in and do it yourself. Channel that inner Lord Zed and go in and fuck shit up.
Just fuck shit up.
Yeah. Yep. And now they're all one. See, this is such an epic moment. They had to do it just in itself. They morph for no fucking reason right there. And they get a new Megazord right here. But it's kind of bullshit too, because they don't even really use the goddamn Dragonzord in fighting mode that much. Like maybe 3-4 times they call the Dragonzord in fighting mode.
Yeah, I don't hardly ever remember seeing that bitch in fighting mode.
That was one of the reasons I liked that Power Rangers game on the Game Gear so much, because you could use any of the Rangers you wanted, and you could use any of the Megazords you wanted. Like, they had Dragon Zord in fighting mode, and the regular fucking Megazord. They're coming together! Mutual masturbation.
Fuck yeah.
It's funny, if you watch these, when he transforms, you see the fucking, you see the Tyrannosaurus Zord, and he looks jealous as shit, freaking the fuck out, because he's not part of the team. There. He's pissed off in the background.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, he's just upset because he doesn't get to be the head anymore. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, Goldar promises they're gonna pay. Yeah.
Do you?
Right. I mean, fuck, man. You got a lot. You owe a lot to Billy. I mean, I don't know. I never thought of that before, but like, you think about it, they give a lot of attention to fucking Tommy because, you know, obviously he just spent 5 episodes beating the shit out of everybody. now it's just a big sigh of relief. Like, thank God he's on our side now.
We'll give you toys. We'll give you spot. You can be our leader.
Yeah.
Just don't fight us anymore, please.
No, he doesn't get to be the leader until he becomes the White Ranger.
No. That's not true. They don't say he's the leader until he's the White Ranger.
That's true. They don't say it, but I mean,
He just went in there and dropped his dick onto the table and established where the hierarchy. Right? I mean, that's what happened.
Took the girl and everything.
Yeah.
That's too funny. Alright, cut that there. Deuces, y'all.
Deuces.